Course, I want to be a billionaire. This song by Tenny Billionaire is always a hit, always a classic. Who doesn't want to be on the Forbes list? Who doesn't want to be on the Forbes list? Who doesn't? My name is Esther Alaribi and you're welcome on SME MART. SME MART is your radio business hub where we explore business ventures in Nigeria, and SME MART is dedicated to promoting entrepreneurship. Today on SME MART, we're discussing importance of branding for SMEs. SME MART is supported by Eleganza Industrial City, Voice of Women Empowerment Foundation, and the MacArthur Foundation. Talking about branding, it is so interesting to see there's so many businesses everywhere, small and medium enterprises everywhere, people just trying to lay their hands on something and provide solutions in the way that it can. Now, in the competitive landscape of business, a strong brand isn't just a label, it is the cornerstone that defines the identity, builds trust, and sets your business apart. Now you want to ask yourself, even as an individual, what's your brand? What is it that I can say about your organization, what you do, your goods and services? What is that selling point that I can always say, yes, I saw that, I can identify with that brand? Not to go into some brand. There's some brands that you just see maybe from their colors or certain taglines that they've used over the years. You can just tell that this identity, this belongs to this particular brand. You know what I'm talking about. We don't need to go into details. Of course, it is Money Making Monday, and today we're discussing importance of branding for SMEs. And today I'm speaking with Adeswa Ogwocha, Chief Vision Officer of Rexup Consult, and she'll be discussing with us the importance of branding for SME in Nigeria. Join us as we explore the pivotal role branding plays in propelling small and medium-scale enterprises towards success. The phone lines are open, 07000 917 917 for you to call in, and you can send us a text or a WhatsApp message on 070 317 56537. You can listen live via the website www.wfm917.com, and SME MART is exclusively dedicated to members of the Women Radio Membership Network. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today and be a member. Good morning, Adeswa. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing great.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I am doing great.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're most welcome. I'm delighted to be here.
All right. Thank you. So tell us about branding. When we talk about branding as an organization, as a business, what would you say about branding, and how would you say that it sells the organization differently away from their competitors?
Okay, so basically, I see this happen a lot, and I'm super excited that you're having me here because every opportunity I get to speak with entrepreneurs, I don't take it for granted. You understand? Now, for me, branding is a very pivotal aspect and very important aspect.
Hello, Adeswa. Adeswa, can you hear me? Oh, we'll try to reconnect with Adeswa in a bit as we get to discuss branding and what branding does. Okay. Yes, Adeswa, you're back on. Hello, Adeswa, can you hear me? So we lost touch with Adeswa for a bit, but we'll try to reconnect with her as she tells us.
Yes.
Okay. So as she tells us what it is that branding does for you, setting you apart from your competitors, and why you need to just engage yourself in one way or the other, trying to brand your organization as you can, just to ensure that you achieve the set targets for your brand. Yes, and this is why we have you on.
Okay.
Yes, Adeswa.
Okay, thank you so much for having me back again.
Yes.
So like I was saying, right, branding is a very important aspect of life. As you and I are speaking, somehow we're already branding. Every individual is branding. Everything you do, the way you do things. In fact, you have instances where people walk into a room and they leave and somebody's like, "This person is here." That's branding. The perception people have about you or your business, taking it back to the entrepreneurial circle, the perception people have about you, how people feel about your business. You can control all of that by being intentional in branding. You understand? Branding itself is just a process of establishing a company as a brand, transmitting a company or a business personality and values in terms of products, campaigns, and strategies. That's what branding is all about. So it is quite important as a business that you determine the way you want people, your clients, prospects, the entire business market, your competitors, the government. How do you want to be perceived in the market? How do you want your business to be related with? What emotions do you want people to perceive your business? How do you want people to connect with you psychologically? That's something every business owner, every entrepreneur is supposed to be intentional about, especially in this area.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Adeswa, first for establishing what it is that branding actually means to businesses. Because just like you've said, there's some brands that you see and you can just tell, you connect with them a certain level based off of the kind of goods and services that they provide or some of their taglines and what have you. So now let's talk about how important it is for small and medium businesses. For small businesses, you don't have all of the capital, you don't have all that it takes to actually keep putting yourself out there for visibility. But one way or the other, you have to find ways to connect with your target audience. How do you think this can be achieved?
Okay. Basically, right, I get that we are trying to have the voice as a brand. I get that as a brand, we are trying to ensure that people can still perceive it. You know, the likes of the big brands out there have enough money to play around with when it comes to branding. But like you rightly said, for business owners, it may not be easy for them to do that because they have a lot of things competing for their staff resources, right? So now, as a small business, how do you ensure that your small business has a voice? How do you ensure that your small business can actually compete and be seen and be perceived in a way that you want it to be? Now, firstly, Red Job Consult, we are a compliance regulatory consulting firm, and we do the likes of business formation. And part of business formation is registering your business. Okay? So now, there's a package we added to this list that allows you to do branding because we understood the importance of branding as it is. Now, let's delve deeply into how a small business owner can, within their limited budget, have a voice and still control the narrative of how their clients and prospects and competitors perceive their business. Now, it starts from picking your colors. Okay. Picking your color. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, when you want to pick a color, what color will your brand be known for? Those colors, little things as intricate as just picking those colors in your graphics, ensuring those colors reflect on your social media platform, ensuring those colors reflect on your packaging. You're already speaking. Now, let's use our business for instance. You're seeing one that's doing it.
Okay.
Let's say you think about Red Job Consult. The colors blue and red come to mind because we play a lot with our brand colors. Now, so many people do not think, they are not intentional about having their colors play out in their business. So you're starting a new business. One of the first things you need to do is register that business. With skills. Once you're done with that, the next thing you need to be intentional about is picking your colors. We call them brand colors, right? We call them brand colors. Now, when you talk about your brand colors, what colors do you want? How do you want people to see you? Now, if you pick a color, if you have two blends from both of you, don't do just one. You understand? Whatever color you're going for, that's the first step in your branding. Anything you're putting out, when you're communicating, those colors reflect. Because some people go as far as saying that even their employees or they themselves always in those colors in whatever it is they are doing. Once you're done with that, the next thing you want to talk about is logo design. Get a good graphic designer to design a logo for you. The logo has a way of portraying where you're going with your business. A beautiful logo that is clean, that is warm, that customers can resonate with. That's a step further in building your brand as a small business. Another thing you want to think about is your tagline. Your tagline. What's your tagline? Is a short phrase or mostly a very short phrase that depicts what it is you want to convey to your client. The very essence, the very core of your business. You understand? So now, in your job convert, I'm going to be using your job convert as an example because we already have done most of this branding. Our tagline is the business growth, our priority.
Okay.
Now, when you see that, you know that we are all about helping your business grow. Somebody else can come and say something like, if you think about big brands, I'm not going to mention them today, but if you think about big brands, we have a popular brand that just says, just do it. That's the tagline. So sit down, think about taglines that resonate with your business, something that clients and customers can resonate with as well. A short phrase that encapsulates what you do.
Okay, so at this one,
now, you have done your logo, you have chosen your brand colors, you have done your tagline. You're still set in the right direction. The next thing you want to do is ensure that you get your packaging. So let's say you are into production or you sell products, right? And perhaps maybe you're a clothing brand. Do your packaging, protect your packaging, your nylon, your tags for the cloth, your labels. These are all ways that you can brand your business. So when I buy a piece of clothing from your brand and I get it, there's an excitement I get when I see that this small business has gone a step further in branding, the packaging, the nylon, the feel. At times we buy from businesses because of the way they make us feel.
Okay, so at this one, the interesting thing about branding now, tell us, long-term wise, does it translate to more sales or customer retention or anything of such for these organizations?
Oh, yes, it does.
Okay.
It does. I've had clients, in fact, the weirdest thing happened 2 weeks ago. So we delivered the CSE registration documents for a client. And guess what? Upon receiving the package from the dispatch rider, he was with somebody. That person immediately contacted us. The first line the person said is, I love your package. Please, I want to register my business. What got us that client was simply the way we packaged that. He hadn't opened it. Just the way we packaged that particular stuff got that us to client. And he went for our CEO package because he wanted to experience our package. Okay. So yes, branding distinguishes you from the market.
All right.
Branding it's emotional. You can't really put your hands or place your fingers on you can't really touch how far your brand goes. In accounting, it's called video. That's how you're able to brand your business in such a way that it begins to gather followers. You begin to get people in your business in such a way that people change to patronize you.
All right.
People go out of their way to patronize you.
All right. Yes. Thank you so much, Adiswa.
It allows you to be able to get clients.
Okay. All right. So
it's money well spent.
Okay, that's good. So it's some kind of investment in your organization to yield returns on the long run, which is actually fine. So at Rexab Consult, you also do offer such services as well in packaging, business promotion for people.
Okay. Our CEO plans, we have 2 plans for each of our business promotion packages. So for business needs, we have 2 plans. For limited liability, we have 2 plans. For incorporated trustees, NGOs, and all that, we have 2 plans. For upgrades, we also have two plans. Why did we come up with two plans? So we discovered that if we say we are helping businesses grow, it's also the onus is on us to ensure that we notice that some of our clients do not know what to do next after registration. So we say, why don't you come up with a leader? So we save money because if you look at our business registration and you look at what we charge for branding, it's very cheap. Very, very cheap. And we try to do that to encourage business owners to go all the way except in the right direction. You understand? Mm-hmm. So coming up with helping clients to brand their businesses was the passion for me as and for us as a good congress.
All right.
Yes, we help you do your branding. It is not independent of the services you render. It is a part of the service you render.
Okay.
You understand? So it's not like you can come and say, sure, we want you to help us brand our business. That's not service you render.
Oh, right.
We render the branding business services as part of our business formation services.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Adesua. Thank you for speaking with us today. And we're cheering you up from this side, looking at all of the amazing things that you get to do and the different businesses that you get to encourage, because there's so much that can be done for SMEs. And this one is just a right step that your organization is taking in ensuring that businesses get it right from the start. Thank you so much, Adesua. All right. Do have a good day. Thank you. And that was Adesua Ogocha, Chief Vision Officer of Rexop Consult. And she's spoken to us about the importance of branding for SMEs, just like we know, and she has told us as well, building a strong brand is not just about creating the name or the logo. It is about crafting an identity that resonates with your brand and also aligns with the values of your organization. So in the world of business, branding is the heartbeat that actually defines your uniqueness. It communicates your values and fosters connection with your audience. So by doing this, it is elevating your business through that compelling brand that you actually want to put out, ensuring that people get to connect with you. So we've come to the end of SME MART today. SME MART is supported by Eleganza Industrial City, Voice of Women Empowerment Foundation, and the MacArthur Foundation. To be showcased or to feature on SME MART, do well to sign up to be a member of the Women Radio Membership Network, and we'll be sure to reach out to you. Of course, it is exclusive to members of the Women Radio Membership Network. Thank you so much for being a part of the SME MART today. Do well to join us again next week, Monday at 11 a.m. My name is Esther Alaribe. Good.
WFM 91.7.